Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 17 of my Lazio Football Manager 2016 Let's Play. In this episode, we have two very big games, and usually I'll say that we have some big games, but Fiorentina, they're 5th and we're 2nd. So good matchup, even though we're like 11 points ahead of them. They're fighting for Champions League still, so it's a big game for them. And then the away leg, second leg in the Champions League against Leverkusen. I want to win because I think we can beat them, and I want to see how far we can go. I'll be really disappointed if we don't. So we've got to be keeping that in mind as well. Like 3 days break only after this game, and it's away. We're going to have to travel away. And it's not like just away in the league. We have to go to Germany. I'm not sure how much of a trip that is, technically, from Italy to Germany, but still, yeah, it's more of a travel than you would usually for league games away from home. But you can see how injuries are affecting our lineup. We have Guerreri, don't worry about him. He's just ineligible. He's a goalkeeper, third backup. Third goalkeeper for us, second backup. And you got Bilia out, Maori, Philippe Anderson, and Miroslav Klose. Those are 4 players that arguably will be starting, at least 3 of them, I would like to think. And Candreva, the good news, he's back, so we're going to start him, give him some match sharpness, and hopefully can play part in the next game as well. We'll just have to see. But it's still a pretty strong starting 11, and we've still got pretty decent players on the bench. It's not our strongest lineup because of those injuries, but it still should be a team to get the job done. For me, scoring goals could be a problem. Alessandro Matri, match sharpness only 81%. His recent games haven't been that good, but his form for the whole season has been alright. And Divock Origi will probably come off the bench if we need him to, of course. But Matri, yeah, it's a mix of poor sharpness, but then he's got 101% conditions. So, yeah, 100%. With 100% condition, he should be able to do well. And Drussi going to be starting once more, of course. Center attacking midfield. He's kind of fitting into the team well, isn't he? So hopefully another good performance today could be on the cards. Okay, Candreva now. Plays to Basta. Can he get that cross in like he always does? Drussi, good shot there. You also will notice I'm still starting Anazi, and I do have Parolo on the bench. Parolo is a good player, without a doubt, but we're giving a lot of game time into Anazi. See, yeah, Parolo is on the bench. Definitely want him to play a part in the next game, I'll think. So, yeah, Anazi, I want to keep him because he's a homegrown player, and he could be a really good player, judging off his attributes. Okay, no, they not happy with that. Blazikowski, 6th goal of the season. They've had 3 shots on target. Clear-cut chance as well. I wouldn't say they deserve a goal, but they took their chance well with the early one. So it was worked well. You see Teo there, played out wide. Pascal, he had some space. And look, yeah, of course. But near post. That's disappointing. Okay, let's see if we can get a goal back right away. Excite this game up here. Matri, Drussi. He gets in some goal-scoring positions, doesn't he? That's the good sign. Would have liked him to finish that. It was a good opportunity. Okay, boys, not too much is happening. I think we're going to have to push to attacking. Just for the last 5 minutes. I doubt anything will be created, but maybe a last opportunity for the half. I'm not sure, but we're probably going to have to give a good team talk because this is not the kind of form I want to have going to a very important game in the Champions League, because it could be the last one if we don't play well. So I'm just thinking in my head now, if any changes should be made. Player-wise, we don't have like amazing players to bring on, of course. So that's in my mind. Instructions, more expressive is the change we will be looking for. And the crosses, yeah, we'll leave the same. Defensive line will go higher. Push forward a little bit more. And we'll say okay on that front. And also, we're going to say aggressive. Where's your passion? Like, they don't look like they want to win from what I've seen. And I haven't seen much. So, yeah, that tells me. And look, every player is either fired up or motivated. So now show that, boys. And looking at their players, Fiorentina, they do have a good team. At least the starting 11 that's playing today. Good players. They were never going to be an easy team to beat. That is for sure. Now it's Pascal. Oh my, what's that? Is that Ilicic? Josip Ilicic. I actually haven't conceded. I know I have to think in my head a bit. Like, I don't think we've conceded too many goals from corners, which is good. So maybe we were due to, but that's still disappointing. After we had a good team talk as well, so conceding then really makes sense. But can we get the goal back? No. We don't look on today. You just know in some games in Football Manager, you go and you think it's going to be one of those games where it's not just, it's not going to work for you. But saying that means you need to make changes. You need to make changes. See, Matri, this is exactly what I said. If he would just play a crap game like he's done, we would only have Divock Origi to come on as a striker. Complete forward attack. Let's see what he can do. And the inside forwards will go on attack. Kondrava, I think, because he's come back from his injury, but he's had a good game. I don't want him to get injured again, that's for sure. So we'll bring on Zivkovic, who's a good spark. He's a good player to bring on, most definitely. And I'm probably... if I take off one of the... I've got to leave one more sub. I can't do them all right now. Surely. And we're going to have to go for it. Not wait for last 20 or 15 minutes. We'll take more risks now because on overload. And go route 1. So we'll see how that goes. I was thinking play with 2 strikers. We don't really have that option. We don't have too many. Unless I kept Matri on. But yeah, he wasn't having a good game at all, unfortunately, Zivkovic. So yeah, I'm not really having much confidence to beat Atletico. Why did I say Atletico? They've been in my mind lately. I don't know. I mean, Bayer Leverkusen. Atletico is playing another important game in the Champions League as well. So that'll be a big game. I think we're kind of on par with those kind of teams anyway, on the subject of them, like Atletico, Bayer Leverkusen. I think we would fit into there. So yeah, guys, nothing is really coming up for us here. I think we've done all the instructions we could to go more attacking. For the most part, I think. So we'll just cancel and, last player change? Is that what we can do here? Well, we could almost play with 2 strikers. Let's try something here. Let's bring on... it's an interesting one to try, but I'm going to bring on Lulic and take off Basta. And you're probably wondering, what is he going to do here? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Lulic as a central midfielder, which you probably think if I'm bringing on a central midfielder, I should bring on Parolo, but I see him more defensive. And put him on the left side. Lulic, what's his best role? So you still, look, we'll go box-to-box midfielder as well. That suits him a lot. Then Radu, he can just fit in a centre-back position, but I'll play him on the left side. He'll prefer on the left as a left-back. So that's set like that. But then Origi, and then we'll put Drussi as a striker because he can play there. We've got to put him in his best role. Could he go advance forwards? I'm just thinking what will be the best poacher. I'm going to try poacher. There we go. Let's see how that goes for us. I think that will be all the changes. And then Danilo Cataldi, he'll go as a... let's try roaming play. I'm going to just try and mess with some roles. So we play with 2 box-to-box midfielders and a roaming playmaker. We'll see how that goes. Going for it. That's why I said have to make a drastic change if we're going to at least stand a chance to score 1 goal. Okay, there's a free kick here. Yeah, that was never going to be for us. I was just like, they're either going to score or get a shot on target or something, and it's 3-0. Oh, these injuries are going to cost us, I swear. I almost don't care about this game. The next game. The next game is on my mind. Ooh, what's this? Fantasy Football Real Cash. Not sure. It's intrigued me. But this game is going to come to an end now, and wow, this is a really disappointing performance. 3-0 away from home. No doubt, I thought we would have put in a better performance if we had like a full squad to pick from. Unfortunately, not to be the case. Aggressively, not good enough. Very disappointing. And we need to do much better if we're going to advance in the Champions League. And again, it's Juventus dropping points. In the last few games, we've given up the opportunity to really contend. I know we probably are not good enough. I don't want to say that, like with our squad, but I feel we can only get better. Like we can sign better players, we can improve the player quality, and it may be a bit weird if we win the league in the first season, but it was there for the grabs, really. Juventus picking up a couple draws in the recent games, and they lost one, didn't they? So, yeah, I think the last couple games they got a draw. So, yeah, we had our chances, but we weren't good enough, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's disappointing. So, guys, youth intake is here now. I almost forgot about it, that it comes early in March, at least in Italy. So, let's just check out the players we have. Is there anyone decent? Oh, there's one guy with decent potential, it looks like, but the ability is rubbish. So, we'll search by recommendation. There we go. And here we are. Is that Gianluca Belfiore? I'm not sure if that's how you say his name. He's a left back, and he's right-footed. How about that? It's not the only one I've had like that, if you've watched my other series. But, oh, interesting. He's got good physicals. Like, he's really quick, well, especially with acceleration. Aggression is high. Is he prone to giving away cards? Well, it doesn't say. So, yeah, maybe his aggression is just high, but dirtiness is not. But he's fairly susceptible to injuries, which is not very good at all. So, if we go reports... could improve a lot in the future. I'd like to see if it says he could be like a Serie A player or whatever, but he's got potential to be a key player for the team, so I'd imagine that would be the case. So we will approach to sign, and he's got an amazing beard going on as well. So we'll suggest terms, finalize the deal, and exit talks, and the rest aren't simply going to be good enough. This guy, Motola, yeah, his potential probably won't be good enough. Attributes, yeah, he's lacking in quite a few areas, so we're going to leave him be. Low natural fitness as well. That's what the coach report said anyway. Yeah, 6 natural fitness, and that never really improves too much. Maybe a couple points over his career, and the rest aren't going to be good enough. I won't waste your time clicking on all of them. And as example, you can see, yeah, definitely not quality, and then the potential speaks for itself. But Belfiore doesn't look terrible. Determination is good as well. That's good for a variation of things in Football Manager, especially for young players. They'll have determination to improve and everything like that. So, yeah, he's a promising fullback, and he is right-footed. But is he left-footed as well? He's reasonable on the left foot. Maybe we could also train him to be a right-back if needed. So, yeah, if one of those specific positions is more needed, we could train him. Like, if we really need a right back for the future, we could train him into a right back. And if it's left back, sure, that's fine. And then we won't really have to worry about it, I suppose. But yeah, what are your original thoughts on him? And there is Atletico and Arsenal. They're going to be playing out their game. So as I mentioned, and again, another team we could be similar to Arsenal. Like, these 4 teams are really similar. And yeah, all playing out on the same day. So really interesting. And the same, yeah, 2-1 in the first leg. But we're in a good position still. But yeah, Leverkusen, they got that away goal. I feel as though I don't want to go too defensive. See, again, it's either we win or we lose this season. We haven't got a draw for a long time. Like that game against Carpi so long ago. So will this be a win or a loss? We probably wouldn't be a draw. Or are we due to be a draw? But you don't see us get a 0-0. You definitely don't. And now Gentiletti suspended. Oh my god. We're just depleted. But the thing is, we only can use 7 subs, so it's not going to look as bad in the Champions League. So Willie Orban is going to come straight in. Whew. So Savic, yeah, he can't. He's unregistered. Gentiletti suspended, and let's just move these up. Ravel Morrison, I'm not sure if he's going to make the cut. We'll just have to see. And yeah, Kishna, but we don't really have other wingers. That's our concern. Divock Origi will need to almost. We have to play our best team. But Radu is going to come off, actually. We're going to bring on Lulic. Amaral, a bit dodgy, but what are we going to do here? We need the right back. Patrick could come on. And then Rugani's going to have to play, as I mentioned. Marco Parolo, fresh, going to come in. Oh, do we start? Cataldi's been a bit better. We'll bring on Parolo, box-to-box midfielder. And yeah, Bilia still coming back from his injury. That's it, really. Ravel Morrison, yeah, we're not going to register him. Or we're not going to play him on the subs. And yeah, we'll just go in order from defensive players to attacking players. So, yeah, get Radu in there. And I think that's going to be all the changes. Kondrava, yeah, we're going to start him. I think he could be a winner for us. Oh, I don't know. See, yeah, Ravel Morrison, but he's got really poor sharpness. Drusi's going to probably have to play out the whole game unless we sub him and we bring on a Nazi, like a third central midfield if we're holding on to the result. There's so many different scenarios that could play out. So I think this will be the option. We do have to play our best, for the most part anyway, our best available team. So submit team. Whoa, this is like, I don't think we've played a game of this pressure so far this season. Can we do it? We'll go continue. You can see their lineup as well. Just a simple 4-4-2 really. So that's okay. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure whether to be scared or something. I'm unsure how they're going to go and how we're going to go away from home against them. So let's go assertively. A first leg lead is nice, but at this stage it doesn't mean anything. Go out there and take control of this tie. Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, they're mostly motivating, listening passionately as well. So that side of things seems to be good. Kondrava should have his fitness back for the most part now. We need him to have one of his big games. And Matri, odds are that he probably will score in this game. He generally would have a bad game and then he'll come up and score. So hopefully it will be the case once more. Okay, there is an early highlight. Only 2 minutes in. Are they going to create it? It's Chicharito! Fuck off, mate. It's 3 minutes. Are you dumb? I shouldn't be surprised coming off the last game, but wow. This early in the game, and the goalkeeper, you didn't even try and save it. Yeah, you can complain like that at the end. Dive! At least attempt! Man. Get your Neymar on and dive. This is really disappointing, and it's almost showing me, changes I need to make. Oh, if we score late in the half here, it would be nice. Come on, Matri. Don't waste this. Parolo. Kondrava. Oh, what a ripper from Antonio Kondrava. What a goal. He is back, and he's back in style. And we need that away goal. Parolo found him. Kondrava. He just took it right away. What a strike. He saved us here. He saved us from just a bad half we had. Just terrible half. Did not create anything. Just comes out with that. Absolutely amazing. That's how much we were missing him. He's our best player without a doubt. There's other players that's been really good, like Maori before he got injured as well. Matri earlier in the season was scoring a lot. But Kondrava consistently, he's got a lot of assists and goals. So now, I don't know what I'm going to say passionately, we've got an aggregate lead. Now let's make sure we hold on to it. There we go. Come on. Pulls out a team talk out of the top drawer. Now, players, play well. Okay, boys, we're going to have to make a change. We've got that goal lead, so that's the good sign on aggregate. Oh, Matri. What are we gonna do with you? More specifically. Hard decision. I'm gonna bring on Balde Keita for Andrea Zivkovic. He's not really... he's not a left-sided player at all. How would Antonio Kondrava go on the left side? He would be a bit more better. But it doesn't suit. Zivkovic is the ideal player to bring on, but it's not the setup for him. He can't perform on the left side. Well, maybe he could, but he's an inside forward on the right side. And he's not that good. Rating-wise, he can play on the left. Do we go for it? And just use him as a winger? Like, not to cut in? Okay, let's try that. Because, Keita just hasn't... No, actually, what I'm going to do here, Keita's lower condition, but Matri's not doing anything, so Zivkovic is going to go there, and Keita... Because I remember one game a few matches ago where he just ran past the player. That was just so good, and as a poacher as well. So we'll do that, and then winger. Yeah, we'll do winger for him, support. That's probably going to be best. So we will roll with that. Confirmed changes. Andrea Zivkovic. Another goal. Like, for me, the next goal will be huge. If we score it, it's like, for sure, we will win for the most part anyway. Will be a very good chance to. Okay, and there it is. Highlight right away. Who's going to be the man? It's Drusy! Oh, he's had so many chances. Maybe hard to score. A good save by the keeper from there. But again, it's another opportunity. So, guys, I think I will make that move that I predicted I would make. Drusy off. He hasn't had a good game because he's had opportunities. I got to be honest. I can't be biased towards players I like. Hasn't had a good game. And as I said, 3 central midfielders, but actually, we could put a defensive midfielder, Onazi. Is he natural defensive midfield? Yeah, he is. So he's got good tackling as well. So we're just going to plot him there. Ball-winning midfielder, or do we go just like an anchor man? Just an anchor man. Just solid defensively. Because I know ball-winning midfielder, people say he runs all over the pitch. Even though that's his best role, that doesn't sound like what you exactly want. So I'll do that and see what he does. Hopefully does well, because he's good tackling. Pretty decent marking as well. 14 marking, wasn't it? 16 tackling. So we'll have that. And even Danilo Cataldi will go the deep line playmaker, just change to defend role right now. And just, be a bit more settled like that. And how about for the wing-backs? See, that's the thing. Another goal would kill it off. So I'm trying to get a good balance here. I think that would be it. And Cantoldi hasn't had the greatest game, but we got to leave him on. Let's bring on Origi for Balde Keita now. So we'll change that to complete forward. Attack. Oh, come on. Just a goal, and this game will be killed off. We'll be heading into the next round in the Champions League. Oh, but the thing is, I don't think you can win Champions League this season. Like an amazing team, if we get drawn against like a really big team, like a Real Madrid, Barca, something like that. I can't see us beating them. Okay, here's a chance. Can we take it though? Basta, Origi, could he be the super sub? We've had a lot of chances like that. A lot of them were coming from Drusy. So those younger kind of types, you can see, maybe the pressure is getting to them. But Willie Orban, what a signing he's been in January. He's had a good game here today, and it looks like we're going to hold on. A rare draw we could potentially get. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Maybe they'll score late. But nah, we've been, pretty good defensively. We can see that goal, but apart from that, being very good. Condrava's strike is going to prove really important. It was just late in the first half, wasn't it? So apart from that, we haven't had an amazing game here, but we're going to go through. This is going to be it. There's only 5 seconds to play out right now. Rugani just need to clear that. Marchetti was just getting it out of there. He was scared to make a mistake. But good game from us. It's weird. We had a good game when we didn't have a good game, if you can understand that at all. Because the players, they didn't play their best, but we got that goal and we held on to it. So, we proved them all wrong, boys. We did really well. While not doing well, so just to confuse you. But anyway, we win and Arsenal beat Atletico. And Leverkusen, you could argue they were the better team. But we did well. See, I'm just trying to confuse you more here. I'm not sure if even I understand. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's very confusing. Leverkusen were the better team on the day, but we did well to restrict them and only let them score 1 goal from the chances they had. But saying that, Leno, he's a key player for them, and Campbell had a good game. He was actually player of the match, but we're the team that advances. So there we go. We reached the quarterfinals after beating Leverkusen very impressively as well. Don't worry about the youth candidates. We already went through that. We get given just under 4 million as well, so that's really important money for us because our overall balance isn't the best. It's 25 million, but as I've showed you a few times in this save, our estimated value is over 200 million, so who knows what our balance could be when we recover like after the season for next season. And the further we go in Champions League is going to be important. So where the draw is not yet, is it? Yeah, so I think we're going to end the episode here because, other teams are going to have to still play their games. Maybe you want to see. We'll just continue and we'll see, who can get the win and everything like that in these other fixtures. I'll just go through these ones. Oh, look at that. Real Madrid. See, if we play against Real Madrid, we'll be stuffed. Juventus get the job done against Basel as well. So there we go. Balfiore signed the contract. Happy with that. He goes to the under 18s. He's only 16 as well. Doesn't turn to 17 until later in the year. Reports, potential. It still doesn't say if he'll be Serie A, but it says potential to be a key player for the team. So I would imagine he's got potential to at least be a good Serie A player. Who knows, could be a leading player, don't really know. But he looks like an interesting type, not just because his physical appearance, but the attributes he has for the position he plays. So we'll see about all of that. But the Champions League draw, I suppose, we'll just see when that's going to be. And maybe in the next episode. And Champions League quarterfinal unknown. So I'll just continue because sometimes it will say it. Okay. Defensive positioning, we'll do that for Roma for the next game. And, it's going to be, we'll have it in the next episode. There you go, just so you know. After the Roma game and before the next game, we'll play in that episode. So we'll leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. It was, when you look at it, 1-1 there, looks pretty boring. But that goal we scored was, that goal just by itself, that was so huge. We just needed that one goal, especially after Leverkusen scored. But that is going to be it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoy the episode. And I'll see you guys in the very next one.